In a small, peaceful village, a kind-hearted boy named Leo lived. One day, while walking home, Leo saw an old woman struggling to carry a heavy pot of water. Without hesitation, he rushed to help her. The old woman smiled and said, "You have a kind heart, Leo. Take this magical paintbrush, it will bring your drawings to life." Curious, Leo painted a loaf of bread on the ground. In a flash of golden light, it became real. He gasped in amazement. With a stroke of color, Leo brings his painting to life. The tiny blue bird flutters free, soaring into the sky like magic. Leo used the magic brush to help his village. He painted food, clothes, and even a small house for those in need. But one day, the greedy king's spies saw Leo's power. They rushed back to the palace to tell the king. The king's eyes gleamed with greed. "A magic brush that creates anything? Bring me the boy at once." Soldiers stormed into the village and captured Leo. They took him to the grand palace, where the king sat on his golden throne. The king smirked and said, "Paint me a mountain of gold, boy. I want riches beyond imagination." Leo thought quickly. He couldn't let the king use the brush for greed. He nodded and began painting. But instead of gold, he painted a deep blue river, winding through the palace floor. Suddenly, water rushed from the painting, filling the entire courtyard. The king gasped in shock. Leo then painted dark storm clouds above the palace. Thunder roared, and heavy rain began pouring down. The palace courtyard floods. Water rushes in. The king, still on his golden throne, lifts his feet in panic as the tide rises around him. Water rose higher and higher. The king panicked. "Stop this madness," he shouted, trying to climb onto his throne. Leo quickly painted a wooden boat and stepped inside, floating safely above the flood. The king, now drenched and helpless, cried out, "Please, boy, make it stop. I don't want gold anymore." Leo smiled and painted the flood slowly disappearing. The palace grounds dried up, and the storm cleared. He turned to the king and said, "Greed will never bring happiness. Kindness is the real magic." The king sighed, lowering his head. "You are right, boy. Go home, and use your gift wisely." Leo returned to his village, where everyone welcomed him with open arms and joyful hearts. He walked up to the old woman and handed back the paintbrush. She smiled knowingly and disappeared into the sunset. Leo watched the children of the village play happily. He had everything he needed, his kindness and creativity. The village flourished, filled with laughter, love, and generosity. And so, the story teaches us, true magic is not in power, but in kindness and wisdom.